Hey there everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Eador Genesis. In the last episode, we began destroying some more locations, getting some cash that we desperately needed, and forming an alliance with the Lizardmen. It's looking pretty good for us, if I'm being honest. Our Tier 1 guard contract has been keeping the AI from bothering us ourselves, which has given me time to get a third hero and some very needed experience on some of my other heroes. We're now going to go ahead and hire some more gargoyles, and then go ahead and begin, I think, attacking the the blue player over here. Human player, it's an AI, Tim. Listen to what you're saying. In other news, we're dropping some equipment back off here, and Tonkar is heading back to a new location where he can actually kill a few things. We can probably kill the demonologists. I don't know if he'd be able to survive the Dark Elves, given his range of defense is only 3. I think he'd end up taking too much damage and dying on us before he can even reach the enemy. Anyway, let's get this done. Oh, hold on. Did I not build a structure? We didn't build a structure. We should go ahead and take a look and see where we can build another tavern. That's, maybe it's not fine. That's reminding us that we have to build something in our main town. Let's build a market. Income plus 5 reduces the cost of buying resources by 10%, allows building a storehouse in provinces. It was very expensive, but that storehouse will prove very useful. And we're almost done with the buildings now. We've got 1, 2, 3, looks like 4 more structures to build. 5 if we count the bone idol, which we should count, because that's a building. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's been enjoying the series. It's been a lot of fun to record it. Let's go ahead and enter the shop, and we'll hire gargoyles. Oh crap, Tim, you shouldn't have bought what you bought last round. Okay, we have just enough money to buy both of these. Literally just enough money. Alright, well we did it. Awesome. This now gives us a decent army here. I think we can probably handle the enemy's light infantry. It will be tricky. It will be tricky because the light infantry will be fighting in the forests. But we can also fight from the forests if we enter from this location. Let's cast Fair Wind to get us there a little faster. Over here, Tonkar can go ahead and fight some demologists. He's probably going to lose quite a bit here. You sure you can handle that, Tim? Is there undead around somewhere instead? Oh, Medusa. We could have killed them with my army. It's too late now. We're not close to them. Oh, there's undead here. He can probably kill the Acreal and the undead. Oh, I'm sorry. He might kill the Acreal. His defense isn't that high. Acreal are not very strong hit point wise, but they do good damage and you don't get a counterattack. So I would want a shield. Maybe we can't actually kill much of everything with him quite yet. We'll try the demologist and see how well that goes for him. In the meantime, you're back here, sir. Repair. Toss out the stiletto. Keep this, and we'll grab a crystalline ring. That's good. There's nothing else we can afford with you. Anyway. And there's no troops you need to hire at this moment. What can we kill while we're here? Can we kill Medusa? There were 3 of them there, if I recall correctly. No. We don't have the DPS to kill them quick enough. They will be in our army lines, and we might kill 1 or 2, but then we're dead. We would need more damage on Ilthen. Or a slightly bigger army. So we can't beat them. We can beat the Death Servants, though. That will just be a Dark Knight. Just a Dark Knight. I don't know if we read about the Dark Knight, so we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. Let's actually move Tonkar. I don't think he can kill the Demonologist without losing his whole army and himself. We'll move him into the swamp, and he'll keep exploring. Oh, we should build things. We have enough money. We have just enough money to build a tavern. Let's do that. Alright, time for war. "14 enemies. Militiamen, spearmen, bowmen, veteran spearmen, and a ranger." Ugh. Let's do it. Oh. I'm making lots of noises. Oh. Okay. Let's move our gargoyles up to where their ranged attackers are. It's going to be really tricky. You have 7 ranged defense. You should be able to take a hit or two from their ranged attackers. We will do... this is a little frustrating. I don't want to lose my my units immediately to their range attacks. We'll leave this guy in that forest. I'll keep our... let's do this. What's our range? Just 4. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have to get really close before we can bring this huge gun to bear. Maybe we'll do something like this instead. And we'll risk one of our crossbowmen. And let's start. So, my thought is that I want my crossbowmen up as far as possible, with the exception of this one, who's totally going to get shot. Because I... Oh, you have the metal. I really don't want you dying. That's another thing you should always do, everyone. Make sure that your troops who have medals, that you're not going to lose them instantly. These guys probably have precise shot at least 1 point in it. This guy, one of them probably has double shot, and we lose a crossbowman immediately. Probably going to lose this guy for just starting here. They might shoot the gargoyles first if they have range, but they... let's go with this. Double check, by the way, your characters, your units for medals, because if you can lose one instantly, the AI will target them to do exactly that. Let's do this. Keep your... Okay. All right. Let's start. We need to move our gargoyles up a bit to distract them. What's your range? 5. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you can move down 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And shoot at him anyway. You have double shot and precise shot 2 that will kill this crossbowman. We will move him back 1 to save him. These are going to take a surprising amount of damage this turn, but I want them remaining where they're located. Oh, I actually could have saved this guy by using our lizardmen, since they'll use interception. I didn't even think about that. Well, some of these enemies are in range. We begin killing them. Anyone who isn't in a tree gets fired at. And then, well, I still have Bless. Let's put Bless. I should put it on a gargoyle. Okay, this gargoyle took enough damage. We will cycle it out. Move you up. Okay. We can actually... Oh, we can fire. Okay, well, let's go ahead and begin letting them have it. Anyone not in a tree can be fired at first. Oh, not looking good for them at all. Not looking for them at all. Although this guy's going to be rushing our range lines next turn. We don't want that to happen. Even though he's in the woods, we'll just kill him. Interception protected our crossbowmen. Now, they have no defense up here from my gargoyles who can now rush the bowmen, finally. Take another point away of his stamina. Move you up a bit. We'll severely weaken him, and that's pretty much it. We can cure our crossbowmen while we kill that bowman. Big mistake, Tim. You should have fired the other guys first. Oh, actually, we'll kill him with our gargoyle. Well done. Didn't lose a single unit. Took some heavy damage on one gargoyle, but everything else looks like it took either some minor damage or wasn't touched at all. Well done, team. Always take the range attack. You could probably use a tiny bit of morale. Nice. Range attack by 2, ammo +1. 10 more gold is totally worth it. Range defense. Hit points. Let's attack. I don't know if we read about a bone spear, this guy before, so we'll go ahead and read about him now. We want to be able to shoot him, so we're going to put our archer right down there to start. He's going to be tough, but thanks to the hill location, he cannot reach us for at least 3 turns, so we should have nothing to worry about here. We'll kill him, I hope, in 2 rounds. Let's start. Valiant warriors of a former era, whose souls were forbidden to rest by the will of necromancers. Black knights are cursed to traverse the realm of the living, converting the pure into the impure, and with their ghastly frozen grasp. Their blades, forged in dark steel and infused with powerful magic, can effortlessly cut through plate. No armor can protect its wearer from the mighty blow of these enchanted blades. Dark knights are also armed with spell-like abilities, capable of reducing the overall defense of an opponent. When a black knight slays a living creature, their last shred of life is drained, fueling the knight with sustenance. Like most undead servants, black knights are incapable of fear and fatigue, and can shrug off venoms and cold temperature, making an already deadly combatant a real force to be reckoned with. So, they're skeletons, and they're armored. They have a good amount of range defense. Their normal defense is 3 as well. That's not very resilient, if I'm being honest. 34 hit points, though, they're a decent unit. They can, I would consider these a tier 3 probably, or tier 2 unit. Probably tier 3. They have 3 ammo, and that is used to cast their Melt Armor spell, or Dissolve Armor. What does this do? Reducing defense and range defense of the target unit. Ignores spell resistance. It actually doesn't say how much it actually reduces the armor by, so I have no idea if I can give you any advice on using that. Dark Dominion, so they'll do extra damage to good aligned creatures, none of which we have here. Immune to poison, immune to cold. Soul Stealing. Whenever he kills a unit, he restores 5 hit points to himself. He has Charge, and it's rank 2, so he does +2 damage per tile that he goes through. If it's rank 3, it can also trample a unit if it kills it. He effectively, he decreases by half the enemy's defense when he attacks, but it is a physical attack. And finally, he's immune to morale damage, stamina, and health damage. He's not quite at half his hit points either, Tim. Right now he is. Here he comes. Let's make sure our scout gets the experience. Will you kill him? You should kill him. Or, maybe you won't, actually. Maybe you won't kill him. Maybe now you will? Just in case, we're going to move this archer into the woods. Oh, right. He has terrain knowledge, Tim. He's got 11 hit points left. We should be able to kill him. We could use a double shot to definitely make sure of it, though. What are we... We have the, reduces damage by half. His armor by half. Nice. Good interceptions up there. Lizardmen allies, they're amazing. All the races feel really great now with all the new units and abilities that they have. I think interception is probably a little too strong, but whatever. Oh, holy crap, command +1. That's nice. We could take scouting up again for that raise false alarm, or we could take an additional 2 damage. I think we'll actually grab the raise false alarm. As tempting as this is, and this is extremely tempting, I want the reduced enemy stamina by half. This will help us actually go ahead and begin killing enemy armies with this guy as well. Let's take counterattack with him. What's your morale? We'll take 2 points of morale. Monk's Belt, hit points +2, recuperation +2. Not as good in my opinion as the +2 stamina, because you don't really benefit from this until you rest once. It is 2 +2 hit points though, that can be nice. But you never want to rest with a hero if you really, really must. I'd rather have that +2 stamina than the ability to recover 2 stamina quicker. To be fair, this would be 3 points of stamina totally recovered when we rest. A single rest would be better than if we took the stamina belt, but... Or, I'm sorry, it would equal it. Well, no, it'd be better. +2 hit points as well. But no, I just want that front stamina. With that killed, the first thing we should do is repair our gear. Let's just vendor that garbage. We'll hold on to the Monk's Belt. Maybe we'll find a use for it. And... Oh, you don't have a hat. Give you +2 hit points then. And we can buy another blacksmith's bracelet. We'll do that. We don't need to purchase another building quite yet, so we won't do so. We'll save up for the level 2 units next. We did get an extra space, and I can't think of a reason why we shouldn't take something. So let's go ahead and grab another... Let's grab another lizardman. Oops. And we hire something for our base. If I forget to do that. Next, we should build a tavern before I forget to do that as well. And what else can we kill? We should keep trying to kill things every round to get money to fund our war effort. This is going to be ogres in the giants. Can we kill 2 ogres? I don't think so. Not before they're on my army. Maybe with Hunter's Vine, we might have a chance to do so. I don't think it's gonna work, Tim. No. It would be very close if I can kill 2 ogres before they reach me. We can probably handle the pack of ratmen, though. We can also kill the centaurs. That will be a tricky battle. We'll lose some of our supporting troops. Let's fight the ratmen. And Tonkar, you're just going to be doing some exploring over here. Nice. Oh, hello. There are warriors over here. We'll have to watch where he goes. Hopefully he won't try to attack one of my provinces. If we see him move into the no lands, we'll have to drop this guard for a stronger guard. In the meantime, down here, we're actually going to use Menkor. Oh, that's going to be a piece of cake fight, those brigands. We'll leave that for our warrior. We'll start searching. This is a bit weird to do, but I want to build a guard here. And I'm going to want to build structures here. So we'll wait 3 rounds before we move on to another province instead. %. Oh, this is a piece of cake. Let's do it. This might be better suited for my warrior. Like, it might have been better to use the warrior here rather than the army I'm currently using. But I was worried we would fight maybe a different layout of enemies, and he would struggle because of the rats. We do not need a false alarm for this. Giant rats poison their enemy and move through all types of terrain. So it would be... Oh, so these guys, hills and swamps. So it would be difficult to do this battle for just him versus 5 enemies. Meanwhile, this army can just annihilate it before it arrives. Oh, I forgot rats can eat. That's amazing. Alright. We can charge you up, and I think you can kill that rat in a single hit from the hill. We can move you here, and you up one. Oh, armor we have already. A cloak! Hey, it's a garbage cloak. It's the worst cloak in the game you can get, but it's a cloak, nonetheless. A tailor's store. Let's take a peek. We'll enter the shop. Look at the goods. Tailor stores provide you with cloth armor. They can also sell capes, which we don't have any of for any of my armies. Let's see what they're selling today. Oh, a paladin's cloak. That's +1 resistance. That could prove actually really useful. Plus gem income as well if we really wanted it. I think I wouldn't mind having that, but I don't think I can afford it at the moment. We could sell all of this stuff to be able to afford a little bit more money we would need for that cape. However, I need to keep track of what the enemy hero is doing, because I'm going to need to hire another guard, maybe. So we're not going to go ahead and buy that this round. Summon imp, summon mephit, some burn ammo, summon imp, summon mephit. Oh, especially now that I repaired, we won't be able to afford it. Let's just vendor that, and that will do. Aha! And he did take the no lands. We're going to drop the watchman and hire the guards. Over here, we'll build a sawmill. And we'll keep it, we'll keep exploring there. Nice, Tankar got rid of the red thing there. Let's move south to this direction instead. Over here, Ilthen can repair his equipment. We can vendor this. We'll vendor Fireblade. It's a decent spell. It gives you +4 attack. And it does magic damage now, but it lasts only 3 turns. It's not something I generally will cast, and I don't have a free level 2 slot for it, and we could use the money a little more. So, well, you arguably don't need the money. You should be okay, Tim. Let's do another battle. So, what can we kill? We can kill the skeletal pack. A little tricky because they're skeletons, and we have a lot of bows, but I think we can kill it. Did we not build? I thought we did build something. Let's double check. Yes, we did. Okay. Necromancer and Narnas, I think is what they're called. Let's attack. And I think that will be a good spot for you. We do not need a false alarm. They're mostly going to be undead. I think we've read about these things already. I think we have. So we have lots of them. Remember that these things are fast. Well, not fast. I'm sorry. 2 movement. They can travel across, I thought. Oh, no, they can't. All right. I thought they could travel across any terrain without penalty. I guess that's a level up pick they can get. They do, however, get Intimidation 5, which means that, or the high levels of Intimidation. So if they actually hit anything, they're losing lots of morale. Very quickly. 2 attacks from these creatures is enough to make something run off the field. They also do not trigger counterattacks, so it makes it tough to kill them. This guy has 13 hit points and 2 range defense. He is as good as dead with a single shot. We may as well do a little bit of damage, move you up, take the hills where possible. Alright, here they come. Let's throw a spear, and then we can kill that one. Nice. Excellent work, everyone. Why do you do damage and the other guy doesn't? You do 6 range attack. So do you. I don't understand why one of you is doing damage and the other is not. Enchanted arrows, +4. Increases upkeep by +2. Increases upkeep by 1 gem. Let's take that. And we have better. We don't need that. Continue exploring. But we needed the cash. Can vendor the bastard sword. Let's look at our troops. What does that do? Let's find out. Enchanted arrows. The unit's range attacks inflict 4 points of magical damage on the enemy in addition to physical damage. Okay. So generally, that sounds like that will be about maybe 1 or 2 more points of damage, because creatures also have magic resistance, but it gives you a chance to do extra damage to the creature. We're still here. We might as well keep killing things. Let's go ahead and try to fight. You can kill the centaurs, but it's going to be tricky. We'll still attempt it. Get rid of the red. Over here, let's go ahead and build a pub. We'll explore one more round, and the next round we'll begin attacking another province on them. Why am I doing this? Well, I'm trying to get a little bit of this exploration gone so we can start making money off this province. By staying here, we wouldn't really need to stay here because the enemy's not going to attack guards yet, it looks like. So we could just begin taking other provinces. But, we'll stay here, try to get rid of the red one more turn, and then we'll begin attacking again. Maybe we'll have actually, the locations. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll have another location that we can actually go in and kill them as well. And here, Tonker's here trying to get rid of this red little house so we can get some more income there as well. And we're good to go. Ancient ruins. That's Tonkar. Let's take a look at it. He cannot kill this. Giant spiders and bird eaters, they will slaughter him. He'll kill, maybe one of them will die before he is dead himself. Or 2. We might kill 2, but they'll web him. Actually, no, we might not kill any. So that's too strong for him. He will just retreat. Yes, this you can eradicate. Now, the bad news about this fight... Oh, they're all scattered, too. We want to be in a corner so that, especially our fragile units, this way they don't have to take giant hits. We can use our lizardmen friends to also absorb hits. Let's raise a false alarm for this battle as well. We'll get their stamina down. Yep, those interceptions proving helpful. So centaurs... Oh, we didn't read about this centaur, did we? We read about some centaurs, the centaur warriors. Let's read about this one. Young centaurs are expected by their parents to learn on the job and accompany the adult warriors and hunters of their tribe. Oftentimes, this results in casualties, which enforces the notion that centaurs must learn from the mistakes of their fallen companions in order to survive the hardships of life. Despite the fact that, by centaur standards, young centaurs are weak and inexperienced, they are no weaker than men. To accommodate the young centaurs still developing muscles, they are provided bows and quivers in order to stay out of danger. Nevertheless, due to their inherent strength and endurance, these archers are able to compete with any human infantry, especially in forests, where their instincts allow them to effortlessly move through the impenetrable jungle. We can wait one round to focus on this guy before he reaches us. I am more interested in killing these. Nice, good solid hit. Didn't kill it, though. Let's move up one. Move you one. No, we can't actually hit anything. I don't want to move my lizardmen out of the way. I want them here providing more interceptions. Whew, good work. Good work. Okay, we have to survive another round of that, though. This guy's almost upon us. We could double shot him, I suppose. Let's do that. We can then kill this one. those interceptions on you are really hurting. But you're surviving. Let's move you out. Nah, I want him to get some experience. That was it. And I had no good reason to do that. Okay, just garbage, but the money again is nice. While exploring the province of Quiet Oakwood, the hero Menkor has found an underground cave. This is usually trolls. Let's take a look. Oh, this is fine. The hero Menkor has reached the entrance to a huge underground cave. It looks like there's something hidden. Judging by the tracks, drilling operations were performed here recently, but it's not clear who occupies the cave now. Suddenly, you hear scurrying noises. They seem to be coming closer. A harpy. That will be tricky. And 3 kobolds. Oh, sorry, and kobolds, but we can totally win. Okay. The hard part about this is the harpy. I don't think we've seen harpies before. This is going to be an interesting fight, but I think we can win without any losses. I think. Yes, that is what a harpy can do in New Horizons. Harpies are known throughout Eador for their intolerable temper and a passion for glittery things. This winged folk lives in nests built on the slopes of steep cliffs and mountains. As a rule, harpies live in flocks, which helps them to fight off enemies together and carry out bold raids on neighboring villages in search of food and glittering trophies. Even during combat, the harpies are unable to contain their passion for thieving. They're likely to steal arrows from the quiver of an archer who's left his guard down, or magical crystals from a sorcerer. So, they all have, I think, steal ammo, so they'll take ammo from an enemy, and they'll reduce its morale when they do so. They fly, so they can move over stuff, and they're not affected by any landscape creatures, can't be trampled. And finally, they have hit and run. We saw this on the Blood Butterfly a few videos ago. So it costs them extra stamina to use, they lash out and attack the unit, and then jump back to where they first had been. This is basically an attack, not so much a movement. So it's both, right? So it uses its hit and run, it flies out, did a little bit of damage to our gargoyle, and flew back again. This is perfectly fine, because it will waste its stamina, and I don't have to worry about it. I would love to kill it. But we've got also kobolds in the way. Kobolds are a little more damaging than the harpy will be. They're not that dangerous. Oh, well, Tim, you're about to take a hit from one now. The problem's going to be they're in the woods. Not going to be able to kill that one. Well, maybe if I attack it with melee? We got to do 8 damage. No, we just barely won't do it. Let's attack anyway. Oh, stinks for you, Harpy. Stinks for you. Why don't we teach you +1 defense, and it's junk. Still, it's more cash. We could use all the cash we can get. Excellent. We got rid of the red building there. Not here, though, so Tonkar will continue to explore. And now we can fight off another one of their provinces. Let's... Well, it'd be easiest for me to take this location. They only have these here. Plus, it would steal the horses from them. Let's head south and do that battle. We don't need the poleaxe. We'll hold on a triple blade. No more troops. We did not level. Let's see what else we can do. Can't kill Banshee whatsoever. Mercenaries generally will be difficult. We could take a peek, though, and see what's in there. We should build another structure. Build a tavern here. And we got the money. let's build a bone idol. We'll actually take a look at them next round, where I'm hoping to have a little more cash, and we might be able to start hiring a few of these powerful warriors to help us. The enemy is doomed. Yep, they are doomed. Oh, hold on. The Hero Menkor has entered the province of the Valley of Death. These lands belong to the Valley of Death. These lands belong to the ruler local lord. The local guards attempt to retreat without a fight. So they're just leaving. They don't want to even do this. There's a militiaman, a slinger, a spearman, pikeman, crossman, a thief, and a brigand. We're going to engage them because we could use the experience points, and they are so weak, they will not give us any trouble whatsoever. Like, honestly, they are... This is an extraordinarily weak group to fight. Okay, well, let's start killing them. So let's bump out some of our gargoyles. Oh, this guy will make this one a little tricky because he's got a crossbow. Hurt one of them. Kill the slinger. Can move you guys up a bit. Kind of wish this army was just entirely beaters, honestly. With the mobility, that makes them very useful. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, enemy army. I know you wanted to run, but we really didn't want you to do that. We've leveled again. +1 magic. Useful. That is useful. I wish I had a different upgrade, though. I guess we'll take pathfinding, since that will help my army. They won't gain any benefit for the forests, but it'll take this one movement, which will help the beaters out. Precise shots, always welcome, though. A champion, a sentinel, and a sniper. I think we can win this battle. Okay, we don't want to be here. Let's be far away from them. Let's see. We can put one of you in the swamp. This guy's gonna totally reach out and smack us in the face. Let's not put someone in the swamp. This is a sniper. I think their range is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's gonna be 6 on that hill, and he won't be able to hit us, but he'll be able to hit us next round. It's this guy I'm really worried about, but we got some time to deal with him before he arrives. Let's start. We'll raise that false alarm. Okay. This guy has to die first. Let's read about all these people. At the peak of a crossbowman's career, they're promoted to snipers by their commanding officer. Snipers are provided better equipment to take advantage of their honed skills, and they have a particular knack for putting an end to targets from a far distance. Oh, his range is only 5. That's because he's on the hill, too. That's interesting. I guess he never got +1 range. So they do decent damage. He's got 9. Our crossbowman had, I think, 5 or 6 to start. So I guess that's not so bad. He also has armor-piercing shot. The range of only 5, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. He won't even be in range quite yet. We should still kill him now, though. We'll have 2 rounds to deal with the champion. Among the knights at grand tournaments, the winner will receive the title of champion and can continue his military service within the special unit. Only the most worthy and most courageous of the most skilled, the elite among the knights, are serving in it. Champions are employed only by the most worthy of men and are often considered role models for young boys aspiring to become knights. They are noble, well-behaved, and resilient. Like all horsemen, knights can use a mounted charge to inflict a crushing blow. Swift in combat, champions can seize the initiative and strike before an opponent can make their move. Oh, so they have first strike. Their robust armor grants solid protection from most threats, and their lawful renowned presence leaves wicked individuals trembling in fear as they draw near. He's got Smite Evil, but don't worry about that. We don't have to worry about that. None of us are evil. Charge 3. So he's going to do an extra 9 damage if he moves 3 spaces, doing 31 damage. He also has first strike. He will be difficult. That said, this guy can reach us now, so we will deal with him first. And we have read about the Sentinel, so we'll just plink him. Okay, he's in our face next round. I shouldn't probably not have moved up at all. We don't want to take any hits, so all of us are moving back. The problem here is going to be actually killing him before he reaches our lines. We'll shoot him once this round and see how much damage we do to him. 9. We will not kill him before he reaches us. We just don't have the damage. Oh, or maybe we will. Maybe we will. It will be very close if we will get him. Okay. Oh, we don't quite have range to throw this. Darn him. By moving where he went, I can't move my spearman one up and throw. We don't have the distance to do that. Okay. Let's use a magic blast to start. 7 that time. We'll use double shot to kill it. No, we won't kill it. We did only 1 damage with one of those strikes? That makes no sense, game. We have to move up. Like this. He can still move 3 spaces, so we have to move you here and just take the hit from him. Hopefully we won't lose someone. Why did double shot inflict 1 damage with the first attack? Oh! We don't benefit from piercing shot. Maybe... That still doesn't make any sense. We should have lowered his armor by half. So he'd have 4... Oh! Why does he have 14 range defense? Why? I don't know. Game wanted to cheat, I guess. You lived. Thank goodness. We'll keep you there and hopefully kill him now. Get you into the swamp. We don't have to stay there. And we'll give the kill to this guy. Why did that guy have 14 range defense? Did he always have 14 range defense? I guess he did. So we lowered his defense by 7. And then we ignored 3 points of his armor. Lowered by 7. I still don't know why we only inflicted 1 point of damage. We should have been able to kill him with that single double shot. That makes no sense to me. Okay, well, we leveled up. We get another +1 command on him. And this time, I think we will grab Archery 4 for another precise shot and +1 ammo. I generally don't like taking Scouting. Okay, Scouting is good. Scouting is good. But I tend to only use False Alarm. And I won't put more points in this unless I get, like, Diplomacy, Looting, and Scouting as an option. We want all the damage we can get currently. You didn't take any damage, but your morale's only 10 normally. We'll take +2. We'll take another Swamp Knowledge. You're getting your first enchanted arrows. Dragonfly eggs. Unfortunately, we cannot use it. What were knights doing with dragonfly eggs? Why did they have that on them? Okay, unfortunately, everyone, we don't have a Monsters Guild, or whatever it's called, so this doesn't do anything for us, but I always feel guilty selling eggs. We'll hold on to it at the moment. We did pick up another... Oh, 2 slots now. That's amazing. Why don't we go ahead and begin shifting some people around? I think we'll grab... First, We're making 46 a turn. Okay. Let's build a building before I do anything else to start, just to make sure I remember to do that. We have any pubs left? We have quite a few pubs left. Let's convert you to a tavern. And then I think we will hire... I know what we're going to do. As cool as they were, we do not need these 2 lizard men. They have no medals on them any longer. So they have no medals on them at all. So we don't really need them. We can keep all of these units, which have medals, or are a little bit better in combat. That's a weird thing to say. They're higher level. They're higher level and or have medals. This gives us 4 spaces left over. Let's get an army going. We'll hire a bog warrior. We'll hire a whisperer. We'll take another bog warrior. And can we afford another whisperer? No. We're going to lose... Well, we can, but I don't want to. I don't want to have a negative balance. So we'll take one of our existing troops instead. We'll grab the spearmen. Let's read about the units we just picked up as well, because I don't know if we've seen these guys. As with many societies, lizardmen employ their own form of protection throughout their territory. These lizards clearly stand out. Stronger and bolder, bog warriors also use sharp metal weapons, which makes them a formidable force. Despite the weight of their equipment, they move confidently in the swamps. Like other lizards, bog warriors quickly learn how to heal their wounds and skillfully protect their allies in battle. As their experience grows, their prowess with a battle axe can reach great heights. So they have swamp knowledge, just like all lizard men. They regenerate a hit point around. They have swamp rage. The unit can use interception more skillfully and can protect allies from even range attacks. In addition, when injured during interception, he receives temporary bonus, additional regeneration, defense, and range defense. Oh, effect increased when unit is in a swamp. I never realized that. When seriously injured, the unit may sprint briefly. How about that? I remember all that stuff in the future. We also have a whisperer. Within the deeply religious lizardman society, shamans are highly respected. Whisperers, as they are called, believe that they are in direct communication with their deities. But in actuality, the gods rarely deal with shamans, reserving their attention for the elite spellcasters. In battle, lizards rally around whisperers as they weaken enemies in every possible way, preventing them from reaching warriors and archers. Though the whisperer's arsenal is not spectacular, it is very effective. Everything that you would come to expect from lizardmen. They have magic shot as well, so that's 8 points of magic damage. And they have Quagmire. This unit can cast a Quagmire spell, reducing the target's speed and its defense and range defense. Ammo units consumed by casting is 2. I believe the movement is reduced by 2, its defense and range defense is also reduced by 2, and it lasts for, I think, 3 turns. Might be more than that. That's a pretty decent army now. We can actually begin fighting off the red player, probably with this force if we wanted to. It'd be tough, but I think we could win. That said, I think our best bet is to still do more locations. I think we can kill the giants now. So we will make an attempt to do that. Tonkar, you still want to get rid of that red, so you're still going to be exploring. And over here, we just took this province. We will just explore. Actually, we can put a guard here. Let's put recruits here. Not the best guard at all, but I don't want to put... I don't think we can afford guards at the moment. If we see the warrior begin walking down here, then the AI is coming down here to kill our recruits. The AI will always attempt to defeat whatever it thinks is the easiest thing for it to defeat. In the case of guards, they're worth decent experience points, and he's going to want those XP. 3 ogres. I think we can still beat 3 ogres, but it will be tough. We might lose most of the army we just hired with this fight, but we'll do our best. Okay, let's start. Well, let's raise that false alarm. Okay. let's think. So, ogres. I guess we should read about ogres. Ogres have long inhabited the hills and caves of Eador. These enormous humanoids arouse terror in any peaceful population. They are well known for their appetite in human flesh. Okay. Ogres have no social structure. They live alone or in small clans at most. Orcish tribes often form a weird sort of alliance with ogres, sharing their loot and feeding them the occasional orc fallen out for grace with the chieftain. Ogres are rather dense. In combat, they rely exclusively on brute force, which nature has generously endowed them. Often they start devouring their dead enemies or allies right on the battlefield. Such a meal heals an ogre's wounds almost instantly. Ogres do decent damage, 19, and they have many hit points. It will take us several rounds to kill these ogres. They're not very resilient though. They take decent damage. They have Crushing Blow. They perform a melee strike inflicting 50% more damage at the cost of some stamina. So they can raise this up to like 30 damage if they decide to use it. They also can cross hills without being slowed down. I hope we can win this fight. Let's move you here. We're going to shift our units a bit in preparation for the ogres to arrive. Importantly, we need to move our hero out of the way. We'll sacrifice that one unit. I think our hero is actually going to use haste this. Oh, hold on. They have no resistance. I should have checked that first. They have no resistance, everyone. Okay, let's start with the Quagmire on this guy. It's lowered his defenses by 1, and it will slow him down to 1 movement for a few turns. We'll still cast haste this round. The hill will move you up and shoot one of them. I'm going after the wrong one. Alright, let's end our turn. Ah, darn you, darn you. Okay. Okay, we have to shoot this one. These two, we can kind of ignore them. Because I can move 1, 2, and use Hunter's Vine. We haven't seen this yet. This will entangle. Oh, we can get all of them in it. Perfect. This will entangle the enemy. They cannot move for 4 turns. Hit points left are just 8. We could shoot, but I think I want to wait to see if we can kill these 2. Whichever one we can't kill gets a Quagmire on it. Okay. I was hoping, by the way, when I put the Quagmire on one of them, that one would come down this way. The other 2 would go up here, and I'd just root both of them. But I didn't realize that they'd all still be within the AoE of, whatchamacallit. The spell we just cast, whatever it's called. We have to pick one of them to kill. We have okay amounts of troops up here. What's sure how long do they last for? 3 rounds? 3 rounds, but Quagmire's on you. You're going to lose stamina. We will focus on this one next. We don't want to use double shot, because I don't want to run out of stamina. It cost a bit to cast Hunter's Vine. We also moved and did actions twice, which cost us even more stamina. We can, however, spend 1 shot with him. He has enough to cast a single Quagmire. 13? Still can't kill it. We'll take a counterattack. Okay. He's still rooted for 1 more round. Let's get a kill for our archer. Or, Tim, maybe you should not do that. Let's kill this one. We can rest 1 round with you. Rest, recover some stamina. Rest. And we will use astral energy. Oh. Let's actually use... it's gonna die, Tim. It's gonna die. You just put Quagmire on it. Let's put Atrophy on it. Okay. It's out next round, Tim. And it's still going to do 16 points of damage. So you might want to move away from it. Yeah, we'll let it come to us. It's still Quagmired, right? Yes, it is. No, it's not! No, it's not, Tim. There you go. And we can have our archer shoot at it. Here he comes. He's almost out of stamina. If we could have... I would like to have shown you what a big, powerful creature is like without any stamina. It's a piece of cake to kill them. Unfortunately, it's still going to have some stamina. It's going to lose 2 stamina, plus another one, probably because of Quagmire. But it's still going to survive. I'm sorry. We're killing it this turn, but I really wish I could have killed it with just my melee by watching its stamina get reduced to nothing. We could take big hits by moving up and taking a hit and striking it, but we'll take 14 damage back. I don't think we need that to happen, so we'll just make sure he dies. Thank goodness for Hunter's Vine. That made that fight easy. Range attack. Range attack. 2 stamina. What's your range defense? Okay, put in range defense. You are a new guy. 1 stamina. Ooh, tough choice. 2 hit points or +1 regen? I think +1 regen. And we'll give you +1 stamina. Hey, a guard's crossbow. We have better, but still, it's not a bad one. We found a Tower of Ruins. We will examine this. A worker, a healer, a veteran slinger, a ballista, and a catapult. No. So, this is a ranged army we would fight. It's going to consist of the 1 workman. Hold on. It will consist of there's 7 enemies, and I see 6 listed here. There will probably be a extra ballista or an extra workman. We will lose units destroying this army because they have greater range than we have, and we are slower than them. We'll probably lose 2 units if we did the battle, maybe even 3. I don't want that to happen. We don't need this treasure. It can stay there. Note that the enemy warrior has come down here because we have recruits here and he wants to kill them. This is kind of what I wanted though, because he's going to be here next round. And we will attack, killing this army and killing the warrior if possible. Tonkar has finally gotten rid of the red. He'll move down here. We killed those giants. Repair your gear. We don't need this crossbow, but I guess we can hold on. Now we'll vendor it. No troops. No magic. That's right, we did not level. What else can we kill? 3 Medusa will be tougher than the ogres. They don't do quite as much damage as the ogres, to my recollection, but we won't be able to Hunter's Vine them, because they'll have magic resistance. So that's not a thing we're going to do. We can no match with the elementals. We cannot kill a banshee. We are done in this province. Time to go someplace else. We can kill dark elves, we can kill inquisitors, we can kill the dwarves and demonologists. We will go here. Next, where do we build another tavern? Let's take a peek. Our corruption level is slowly increasing with every place we take. We're up to 23 now. I think we'll be okay. All right, let's move in. Time to kill this enemy. The province of Valley of Death has been invaded by a party of the ruler local lord, headed by the hero Crud. I remember Crud. He's got 7 enemies: warrior, militia, spearman, and bone spearman. Oh, he's an undead. But he's still just a warrior. He is not a dark knight, so he's level 9 or lower. He'll regret this. Mancor will defend it. He's not doing that fight, which is what I expected. And we will kill his... Oh! They're running away! The hero Mancor has entered the province of Fox Thicket. These lands belong to the ruler local lord. The local guards attempt to retreat without a fight. We will let them leave. So, now, his warrior is trying to defend the location. He can't run away. We'll go ahead and kill him. Oh, I would feel bad for this fight, but I ain't gonna. Now, he could cause us some trouble. Quite a bit of it, in fact. We're gonna go ahead and see. Hold on, let's put you up here. You want your troops in the front. Your gargoyles will spring from behind. Let's do this to intercept their spearmen. Okay, we're good. Let's start. Oh, he didn't do anything. He must have a bunch of undead summoning spells. Let's take a look at him really quick. He's level 9, so he's not quite level 10. He has Forged March, Stunning Blow, Parry 5, so his melee defense is actually 8. Precise Strike, 4 points in it, so he ignores all of our melee defense when he reaches us. He is a blacksmith as well. His speed's only 2? That's interesting. His initiative is 3. Okay, so let's leap our gargoyles out front to soak hits for our archers. Our archers will now begin dealing with his troops. Okay, 3 of his units dead, and 1 heavily wounded. I suspect he will raise a skeleton here. He did not. Interesting. Oh, I feel so bad for you, sir. I feel so bad for you. We don't need to attack him with our gargoyles. They're so... Oh, but they could. His counterattack is just 6. But his counterattack will still ignore some of our defense. I don't want to take any needless damage. We'll just end our turn. That's the AI trying to think of what to do. We'll shift our gargoyles up a bit. Aw, this sucks. This really sucks for him. We get a scroll of dash. He must have had that spell, which is why we suddenly picked it up. Could have been an item in his inventory, but I'm going to go with he'll have that spell learned. $50 and 3 crystals for the battle itself. Range attack. Resistance, probably. We're more likely to use that. We'll take range defense, hit points, range defense. We'll think about it. Well done. Enemy hero destroyed. Let's build a mill here. We will... Oh, gang of robbers. Let's go in here and defeat them. Over here, we'll defeat the brigands. Over here, let's kill the demonologists. We built a structure. We should also build some guards. Let's build some watchmen here. There's their HQ. We could just march toward it, actually. Oh, hello. It's got 30% life left. The red player must have sieged this location for the guard to be so low, would be my guess. And then he got repulsed and pushed back. That's what I'm guessing, at least. I still want the bandits hideout defeated, so we're gonna go and do that. All right, after this round, everyone will call the session. So let's just do all these cool battles. See how much loot we can get. Ha! Ah! We won't even bother doing... Oh, I'm sorry, this is Tonkar. Yes, this is what we do. I'm sorry, I thought that was our... I thought that was Menkor's army. I was like, this is the battle Tonkar should do. And, well, here's Tonkar. move one and cast haste. That would be a mistake. Let's do this. Alright, Tonkar. You don't have much defense is the problem here. You're going to take several hits at this rate. Let's move you down. We'll move you up to... Let's kill this thief. Get close to their ranged combatant. Good, and they're spreading the damage out, which is what I wanted them to do. Move you back. There's no reason to why you shouldn't attack him. Well done. This is a slugger's been with us since the beginning of the game, hasn't it? We should have given this guy a name. And he leveled. +1 command as well. So we can begin taking blacksmithing for a little more income, since we are a little low at this moment. But I think it'd be better for us to take some combat abilities for him. Let's grab Weapon Master 1. It's just +1 attack and counterattack, but it is +1 damage, as opposed to just ignoring damage. So we'll take, ignoring defense. We'll take that to get a little bit of cash. We can totally annihilate this group. Our people get the hills. That's good. We don't need a false alarm for this. Darn him! He started his hero outside of my range. Yes, interception. Good work, team. Not the most useful upgrades. We'll take +1 hit point. Burden! This is useful, actually. And the Iron Ring. A gang leader and brigands. 7 of them. They will actually be able to reach my line unless I'm very lucky. Because they're going to ignore forest when it comes to movement. I think, though, this is still a good starting setup. Actually, let's do this. Okay, yes. Everyone here, I think, has forest knowledge as long as this guy's alive. So we can't kill him this round either, given where they all moved to. Let's see how much damage we can do to them individually. Can we kill them all before they get a chance to reach us? Practically. Practically can do that. Morale, we'll give him +2. Hit points are better than melee. We're hoping the enemy never is able to reach us. Hey, we gained a craft shop. Okay, that's another one of the buildings for this shard that we hope to unlock by winning. Sluggishness, this is useful. And a dark tower. And here comes their other hero. Okay, we can drop this local guard now and put a normal guard there. We will also put a pub here. How is your equipment holding up, sir? Equipment is in fine shape. We're going to end this session, this video, this turn, everyone. We're not going to do another one. But we're going to begin looking to push into their property and siege their location in a few turns. Tonkar did a good job killing the brigands. He leveled up. He's got an empty slot. But we want him down here and exploring. Over here, Ilthan can go ahead and take out the dwarves. Be tricky, but we'll get a marble deposit if we win that. For our buildings, we're not able to build the, we are able to build the craft shop. Here it is. We can do it as well. Yeah, let's do it. 320. Also, let's take a look really quick at how well we're doing. Let's summarize the video. So, Ilthan's running around, just killing things, getting us more gold and crystals to help us with our war effort. The war effort's being led by Menkor, who is going down around and taking the enemy provinces. We claimed, how many? 3 this turn. We're about to fight for another one next turn. His army is looking very nice as well. Very nice and powerful. We also have a nice tier 2 slot available if we ever get a nice 2-tier spell for him. And I think we have Burden. That might come in useful if we can trade it out for him. We have a bit of loot to sell as well, and it looks like he's in position to siege this enemy base in 2 more turns. Tonkar is running around and just getting rid of some, exploring some places that need the exploration done at the moment. We're heading down here, getting rid of the red symbol here to explore more of this location. Our money is looking pretty good. We have a small loss at the moment when it comes to our gold, thanks to the corruption. We have a lot of provinces after all, but I don't think we're going to struggle too much to win. Oh, of course, we haven't seen the red player in a long time now. He might be being held off by the blue player. The blue player probably repulsed him from his lands and retook it. And then we showed up, beginning to take now his provinces as well. Alright, well, we're done babbling. Thank you all for watching, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.